Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I want to show you guys how to make this cute little ephemera pocket that you can clip into your junk journal, or you can glue it into your junk journal and have a fun little pocket like this. And I'm going to show you guys how to make it out of a Kleenex box and a clothes tag. Some of your tags that you just get off your clothes and stuff like that. So this is going to be super fun. So this is some fun things that you can find around your house and put good use to it. Instead of, you know, throwing it in the trash, you can recycle it. So what I'm going to use today is the top of a Kleenex box. So the top of it that you peel off. So I like that. I'm going to use an old flannel, just one of my husband's old work flannels, and a crocodile, scissors, some fun things to decorate it with. We got some threads and fun little things here, and some fun fur, which is just a eyelash yarn. So that's really fun to use. And then I just have some black soot, some oxide to play with here, and some onion dyed paper, and some coffee dyed, just parchment paper. Just whatever you got hanging around. Just some extra scraps here to add to it. Okay, so anything that I sew today, you guys can definitely glue. You don't have to just sew. So gluing is definitely an option for you. So let's get started here. And what I'm going to start off doing is I'm going to go ahead and put my flannel on the back here. So this is, I'm incorporating this into my jean and flannel junk journal. So if you guys haven't seen my playlist for this, I'll put it on the end screen so you guys can check it out. And I'm just making ephemera to add to it. So, and this will be in my Etsy shop, so I'll make sure to put the links down below, the link down below when I get it all finished and stuff. So make sure to look out for that. All right. So now let's go ahead. I'm going to take my, I'm going to take my glue. I think I'm just going to do a glue stick. But if you're going to do this with no sewing, I would just recommend just to, you know, maybe put some Fabrifix glue and kind of spread it around. So especially if you have a thin fabric like this, it'll seep through. So you don't want that to happen. So I would suggest maybe putting it on your piece of cardboard Kleenex and then just kind of rubbing it in so it's not big blobs that'll soak through. But since I am sewing it, I'm just going to kind of go like this, just to tack it on here. Okay, and you can see I made it a little bit bigger because I think it's fun to have the frayed all around it like that. Oh, before, you know what? Before we glue that on there, we need to trace this out first. Whoops. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's glue it onto the paper first. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm doing this side of the paper because this is kind of thin parchment, and if I did this side, you'd be able to see all that. So I'm gonna make sure to go like this, see which side I want. Glue this down, yeah. So let's glue it to the paper first. Then we'll put the fabric on. And then I'm just gonna trace or cut around it. Okay, and on this one, I have it all glued up, but I actually didn't do the bottom of it here because it doesn't really matter. This part won't be showing because you'll have it folded. And it just makes it easier instead of trying to cut around that little loopy loop. Okay. So I just trimmed it to there. All right, now after we have our background paper on here, which you could just keep it cardboard. You don't have to put, you know, any paper down. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and just tack this down. There we go. Much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this over to my sewing machine and just do a zigzag stitch all the way around, just to get it all connected together. Okay, so I just wanted to bring you guys over here and show you, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a zigzag stitch because I want to catch all the edges all the way around, because you can see it's just kind of coming up. So I want to catch it all the way around. You can see I just kind of lift up my foot and work my way around. Just kind of line it up. Just go slower on the corners like this. All sewn around it. All right, so we went ahead and just did some sewing all the way around. Okay, and then this part is just going to go however tall you want to do it. Give a bone folder if you want. Just line it up. Okay. That part done, and let's go ahead and I'm just taking some Fabrifix glue. Here, you can even get it under there just a little. That's sticking up. And then just glue here and some glue there. We're just making a pocket with it. Okay. So there we go. And then I cut a little bit right there, but it's up to you guys if you want to do that. You might have to get little smaller scissors, but you can go like this and then fray it a little, give it a little more interest here. There we go. Okay, and then we have a little pocket like that. And what I want to do is just, let's go ahead and just decorate the pocket here. So let's see, what I did is just, these are all my threads and my scraps and different things like that. Like I got some coffee dyed lace scraps, some sunflower scraps, just fabric, some threads from the jeans, and all kinds of stuff here. So definitely I keep these because they come in really nice when you're wanting to do just little clusters and stuff. Okay, and then we could throw some of this in there. Lace down. So I'm just kind of stacking it all up here. Like that. Put the button on top of it. I have some in here. Oh, here it is. Just some embroidery thread here. Let's see, we can go ahead. And I like to split it into threes. Just kind of take it and split it. Okay, and then I just put the button where I want it and just sew it together here real quick. And I just leave a long thread, even if it's a little bit longer, which is kind of fun because it'll hang and you can see it when you glue down. So we're going to glue this whole thing down so it doesn't matter. We don't need to tie a knot or anything in the back. So I'm just kind of just doing a quick, you can do it as many times as you want, you know, just to thicken it up in the middle with, you know, as many strands as you want in the middle. Like that. Go. Get ourselves a little cluster. Just like that. It's so easy. Just grab some stuff that you have hanging around, your leftovers. That's why I keep my threads, my leftover papers, my, you know, leftover yarn and all kinds of stuff, you know. Just kind of throw it together, and fabrics, of course. So we got that far. We'll put that to the side and let's work on our little journal, I guess, bookmark, journaling card. I mean, because this is definitely something you can journal on. So it's a little journaling card that you can just pop in there. Okay, so it's great to keep your clothes tags and stuff like that. I really like the orange on it, so I'm going to keep this side the way it is because it really matches nicely. So I'm liking that. But for the back here, let's go ahead and put on some paper. So let's do this. Oh, I guess I could put glue on that. That'd be easier. Here we go. And I'm going to just go to the sewing machine and do a zigzag stitch all the way around. Okay, there we go. So we went ahead and just did some zigzag all the way around it. I'm just gonna pop a hole in here. So you can put anything you want as a topper. I think this would be cute to do some of our eyelash yarn here. And this is just a skewer, just to help me pop it through there. Just one of those wooden cheap skewers. Those are great. I have tons of them just around, hanging around in every spot of my craft room, because they come in handy when you need to get into tight places and push it through. It's like, oh, okay, that works great. Works great. Little tip and trick there. Okay, so I'm just tying a knot in it. Okay. There we go. And I think on this one, I went ahead and put just some flannel. I mean, you could do however you want. I just did some flannel, then I put the eyelash, and I did just a little sewing back and forth on it right there. I just sewed back and forth just to keep it in place. So that's definitely another way you can do it. Or you could just kind of tie this on here, and there we go. So it is that easy, guys. I mean, how fun is that? So you just took your Kleenex box topper and made it into a fun piece of ephemera that we can add to our journals here. So let's see. And like I said, you could you can either glue it. You could take it and just do some glue on the back and glue it down, and then you got your, you know, fun little journaling card that you could take out, and you can even journal on here. So you could do some journaling there, or you can even make it a flip out. You could do it where it just kind of flips out right here with a piece of, you know, fabric or paper or something that you can just go and flip it out. So that's awesome, an option for sure. Or we can just take it and pin it. I think that's a good spot here. We can just pin it just like this, just with the little paper clip. You can just pop it in like that. And you can have it like that. So I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.